Hello and welcome to the first live night of 1984 Royal Court. So this round, Carly and Danny were our heads of household. They named Shayna and Cody as their advisors, so they were safe for the week. And then they nominated Brian B. and Caudry. Brian B. then won the power of veto and used it on themselves. And then Austin was named as a replacement nominee. So our nominees this round are Austin and Caudry. Before we get to the vote, I would like to give each of the nominees a chance to give us their final plea. Austin, you are up.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing this game with you all so far. I've tried to speak individually to as many people as I could, and I hope you all hear my pleas. And if you think I'm good for your game, please keep me. And if you think I'm not good for your game, then um, I don't have any advice.
Thank you, Austin. Kadri is not here, so he will not have a final plea. Huskus, when I call your name, I need you to please go to your production chat and cast or confirm your vote. Brian B., you are up first. Cade, you are up. Cody, you are up. Maddie, you are up. Mia, you are up. Sarah, you are up. Scott, you are up. Shayna, you are up. Okay, give me just a moment. Okay, house guests, I have the vote. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom call. By a vote of 6-2, Kadri, you have been evicted from 1984. Kadri's not here, so he will not have goodbyes. So we will get right into our next head of household competition. As outgoing heads of household, Carly and Danny are ineligible to compete. If everybody else could please come on cam for me. You are going to need your blindfold and some kind of writing utensil, whether that be a pen, marker, pencil, what have you, something of the sort. And if you could find a place to be standing up, please. Um, so at this time, if everybody could please unmute and not including Danny and Carly, you guys are fine. Everybody please unmute, stand
Everyone's
up.
getting a blindfold, okay?
You're fine. Everybody, unmute, stand up, put your blindfold on, and have your writing utensil in your hand.
Something to write on too. Like a pencil
Just
marker?
something to write with, just like a pencil marker. Yeah. Yep. And Carly, if we could have you just on cam.
So we just need the pencil. We don't need something to write on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, am I off mute? Did I click off mute?
You are unmuted.
We don't need anything to write on.
No.
Okay.
I wonder why Scott's muted right now.
That's not muted.
I can't with you.
No,
Is
just
my frame good, Michael Davis?
Yeah.
Well, Do my makeup
Oh,
today.
do I need to have my background off?
Why don't you do that just in case? Yeah.
I
Probably
was
smart.
all set up.
It's probably just the smartest way to do it.
Gary, I don't like this.
I have my Survivor 45 buff.
Yeah.
I have a buff one too. I don't know which one.
Which color is it?
Blue, obviously.
Yeah.
Or whatever tribe that was, I forget. I got it for a Halloween costume.
Okay. It looks like everybody is standing in a good position. So if you could all get your blindfolds on for me, just make sure you have your pen or marker or whatever in your hand. Okay. Almost ready, almost ready. Okay. Okay. Hello and welcome to your live night head of hostel competition. This competition is called Execution Style, and here's how it works. Your task from here is very simple. I'll be providing you all with a specific time, and it will be your job to buzz in as close to that time as possible. To buzz in, you will raise your writing utensil to alert us that you'd like to stop your clock. Meaning, if you are not ready to buzz in yet, your writing utensil should be down at your side. So that we know you're not buzzing in. Once you buzz in, please keep your writing utensil raised up. We will not be announcing when anyone buzzes in. So it is your job to pay attention to yourself and only when you would like to buzz in. The player who buzzes in closest to the correct time, regardless of if they're over or under, will be our king, and second place finisher will be our queen for the night. You are allowed to speak to one another if you would like to, but we want you all to be unmuted to ensure that nobody has any alarms set or anything like that assisting you for the challenge. So once you are ready to buzz in, if you could hold up your writing utensil, kind of wave it around just to make sure we got you. You don't have to say anything, but just keep it down until you're ready. And then if you kind of just keep your arm up with your writing utensil until you're done, that would be wonderful. And then once we get to a point where it's obvious who has won, we will stop everybody and announce who has won. So any questions? Obviously don't unblindfold yourself, but if anybody has any questions, you can verbally say so.
Did you say if we raise our writing utensil, we have to keep it raised even after we like take off our blindfold?
Yeah, please keep it raised just so we keep track. It doesn't need to be like an arm in the air, like if you drop your arm, you're gonna be out type thing. Just kind of like hold your arm up. Like it's a casual thing, not like a big.
And we can
deal.
take the blindfold off though, right?
No, you may not take your blindfold off until everybody is done. Keep your blindfold on until everybody is done and we have called the competition. And then Carly and Danny, you two must remain muted because we don't want you saying anything about who has.
I
Carly and
can't.
Danny need to. Yes, Carly and Danny need to stay muted so that they cannot like say anything. Or well, you guys can unmute, but there's no like saying when somebody has dropped. If you know what I mean. So you can talk, but you cannot indicate that somebody has dropped or anything. Of the
Somebody is like talking over you. I can barely hear you.
Somebody has feedback.
Oh,
It's probably me. It's always me.
I think I caught.
Any
No, we're good.
Any last questions before I say how long you are trying to go for? Okay. The time you are aiming for is 12 minutes and 34 seconds. 12 minutes and 34 seconds. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, friends. It's Zach Rav. I have a story to share with all of you, and you might want to listen because I think it's a pretty good one. It's called The Royal Ball of Sovereign Manor, November 15th, 1834, 9 o'clock p.m. The grand ballroom at Sovereign Manor gleamed under the light of 1,000 crystal chandeliers as the clock struck 9 o'clock p.m. The air was filled with excitement, the soft strains of a waltz echoing from the orchestra at the far end of the hall. It was the night of the royal ball, an event that promised elegance, intrigue, and perhaps a touch of drama. Chris, the King of Lanton, stood by the marble pillars, his crimson velvet coat embroidered with gold thread. His dark green eyes scanned the room, ensuring everything was perfect. At precisely 9 o'clock, the doors had swung open, and the first wave of noble guests had flooded the hall. His closest companions had promised to attend, and he was eager to see them. Zack, his ever-loving prince, entered next. He wasn't here for pomp or ceremony, just to be a steady presence in the midst of the evening's lavish festivities. His deep-set eyes narrowed slightly as he scanned the room, ever watchful. He took notice of the 10 guests huddled in the corner, exchanging grins and whispers as they poured the reddest of wines. Tyler, the mischievous spy of a wealthy merchant, strode into the ballroom at 9:15. His purple velvet jacket shimmered under the chandeliers as he made his way to the refreshment table. Tyler grinned as he exchanged a few words with Skye, who greeted him with a graceful curtsy. Skye, dressed in a lavender gown that sparkled in the candlelight, immediately caught Tyler's attention. Their playful banter filled the air as they laughed together and enjoyed warm cherry pastries. Michael, the Count of Eastford, arrived precisely at 9:20. His long black spotted coat flowed behind him as he moved through the crowd, his eyes focused ahead. Though he was a man of few words, the quiet intensity of his gaze made many wonder what thoughts stirred beneath the surface. He shook the hand of Tyler and then nodded to Chris as he passed. By 9:30, Nolan, the guard with a passion for music, sat at the grand piano, preparing for his performance. The crowd moved in closely, ready for a performance that was sure to bring jubilance to the evening. The night was young, but the undercurrent of politics and power was palpable, and everyone in the room could sense that this ball would be one to remember.
That was horrible.
Okay, everybody's pencils are raised. You can all unblindfold.
Oh, I can't see.
I know.
Can't see with my glasses, actually.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, everything's so bright.
Okay, so Cade disconnected, so we need to figure out how to get him back on. Yeah, that's the thing. We'll need to figure out what to do. But we ended that competition just before 15 minutes. So the last few people raised their pencils at about 15 minutes. In third and fourth place, so not HOH, raising their pencils at the same time at 12 minutes and 9 seconds was Mia and Austin. Raising their pencils 1 second apart, our queen is Cody, and our king is Scott. Congratulations to the two of you. You both raised your pencils at around the 12:16 mark, within a second of each other. So congratulations to the two of you. Give me just a second.
Lincoln says good job. Sorry, he really wanted to tell you both.
Also, I have some new Pokemon is special.
I feel like Miss America. I said this last time when I wanted.
We're gonna go back on mute now.
Okay, so we're going to give you guys 15 minutes to go discuss, do whatever you need to do. So we'll be back here. I'm going to